Hey guys, so I've literally just filmed this video showing my first impressions of the Dior Forever foundation, and literally I was just about to remove my makeup and I just suddenly remembered there was a few of you quite a while back, so I do apologise, a few of you quite a while back asking me to show you or do a video on the techniques that I use to remove my makeup and skincare after the makeup is being removed. Now I thought this would be the perfect opportunity, so I thought let me just do it now. My techniques actually do differ depending on what makeup I've applied and how much of it I've applied, but today I've got quite a bit on, so I'm going to go through the process of what I generally tend to do when I do have quite a lot of makeup on. So if you guys want to see what I use and how I do it, then please keep watching. So first of all, I just remove my false lashes whenever I'm wearing them, and also any jewelry, so that's like my nose ring as well. And then, seeing that I've got like a glossy lip product on, I'm just gonna take some tissue just to wipe that away. The first main step that I do is I take a couple of cotton pads and my Meltdown makeup remover by Decay, and I'm just gonna pop some on like so, and then I'm just gonna pop the dry cotton wool pad on the other one, just so that the product is on both cotton pads, starting off with my eyes because that's where there's the most product, and literally just wipe away. See how good this makeup remover is? I just love it, and the skin feels so like cleansed and smooth after I use it. And then I've got a tiny bit more on another pad, and I'm just gonna take away some of this foundation. Yuck, it's disgusting. So that's a lot of the makeup being removed with just the Decay makeup remover, but there's still a lot of product left, especially stuff that we can't see with our naked eye. So what I'm going to use is my Earle hot cloth cleanser, and oh, I didn't realise I've actually broken it. But what I'm going to do is get a couple of pumps, maybe one might be enough. Get one pump worth on my on my hands, between my fingers, and just dot some around my face first, a little bit on my neck, and really just massage that into my skin. Get to all the areas. I leave my eyes right at the end because it'll leave black stuff all over my face if I did, so I really get in to all the areas where the makeup would be. Don't forget the neck as well. Even if you haven't applied makeup on your neck, it's always good to just help cleanse it out anyway, so just really work that in. Don't forget your ears, and then the eyes. See what I meant with the black stuff? So then what I do is get a muslin cloth, drench it in some hot or warm water, and really rinse it out, and then literally just wipe that off. And again, I start off with the periphery first. Guys, look how much is actually coming away. That's disgusting. I didn't even realise I had that much foundation on. So yeah, as I was saying, I do the periphery first because otherwise it's gonna get really black on the cloth. So I've just rinsed it out and just going over again just to make sure I've got everything off my face. And now time for the eyes. Really kind of getting the product into the inner side as well. Not product, I meant the cloth. All the way down here because of the eyeliner. I know it always leaves a mess behind. Also, if you've used a waterproof mascara, It really helps with that, and I actually find that the Urban Decay makeup remover really helps with a lot of the waterproof products. So that is the makeup being removed, and then what I'm going to do is put some toner on, and I'm using the Earle Instant Boost Skin Tonic Spritzer. So long, but I'm using that. Now they say you can just spritz it on your face, which I've done a few times, but I generally like to use toners on a cotton pad so I can actually put the product onto my skin and push the product in. So I'm going to do a good few sprays, about 10-ish. So really dampen this pad and push the product into my skin. So it really helps to tone my skin. I used to use the Elemis toner, the Cherry Blossom and Lime I think it is. It's so good, but I run out of it. But I had this one as well, so I love this one too. Really work that in. And then I'm going in with my Oils of Life Essence lotion, and I've only got a little bit left. This is actually my second bottle. I do really like this. I don't use this all the time, as I said, but it's mainly on days when I've worn a lot of makeup. So it comes in 2 layers, so you just got to shake it, and I've just put some on some cotton pad and literally just wipe it along the same areas that I literally did with the toner. And this is supposed to help bring more elasticity to your skin and just help to reduce any tightness, and just gives it that extra glow back to your skin. So you don't need too much, just like 3 or 4 drops maybe of the lotion, because a little does go a long way. But literally just gently apply it to the whole of your face really. And then I go down the neck as well. I mean, I know they say you should go upwards, but I just find using liquids like this is just easier to go down and then go upwards like that. So I let that sit for about 5 minutes or so, and then depending on what my skin is feeling like, I will go in either with the Drops of Youth serum that they have, or this Oils of Life face oil. And right now my skin is feeling a little bit dry, so I'm just going to take literally a couple of drops, 1, 2, and that is plenty to go on my face. So I'm just going to mix it in and literally just push the oils onto my face. They say not to rub with it like as if you're putting a moisturizer or anything. You literally want to push the product really gently into your skin so it really absorbs in nicely. They say to do this kind of a tapping motion as well, if you've got the time, but I just feel that it works better just doing this. So normally I let that sit for about 10 minutes just so that it has a nice chance to, oh, this is so annoying, so it has a nice chance for the oils to actually penetrate into my skin and do something. If I put something on top straight away, it's going to blend in with the product and not work as well. That's what I feel anyway, so that's what I do. But then once I've let it set for a bit, I do my under eye area, and for that I first use like under eye serums such as this one, and this one is by Polaar, and it's their Icy Magic one. It's not actually, oh, don't know if you guys can see, but it's their Icy Magic one. I do like the Body Shop one as well. Which one is it? The Drops of Youth one. Yeah, it's the Drops of Youth one, which I generally tend to use. I've used up 2 already, and I was given a sample of this, so I'm gonna use this one. I've used up half of it already, and it's not that bad. I do actually prefer the Body Shop one, but I mean, this isn't that bad. So I'm just going to apply some underneath, go into my crease area and around the periphery of my eyes, so just above my brows, and the same on the other side. And then once that's dried, so it's not feeling wet on my under my eye anymore, I go in with an eye cream. And these are supposed to work hand in hand and just help that much better to brighten under the eyes, depending on which eye cream you have. The current one that I'm using is by Body Shop again, and this is their Nutriginics Smoothing Eye Cream. So I just get a tiny bit like that, pat it on. So just smooth it under my eyes first, like that, and then just pat it. So they say to do a patting motion so that the product can be again pushed into the skin, and it can work better really, rather than just smoothing it over the top of the surface of the skin. Then moving on to my moisturizer, I do leave the cream on for like 5 to 10 minutes or so, because I want it in itself to do a good job, so it doesn't get wiped away with the moisturizer. So I do give that a chance, but then I move on to my moisturizer, and my moisturizer I use depending on what my skin feels. So go by what your skin is telling you. If it's dry, then go for something that's more moisturizing, and if it's quite kind of like oily feeling, then go for more of a mattifying type moisturizer. So right now I'm currently liking the by Body Shop again, their Drops of Youth face moisturizer. I do really like that, and at night times I also use their night mask as well. But right now, because my skin is feeling a little bit dry, I'm taking by Body Shop their Oils of Life gel cream. Now they do have a face moisturizer and they have a gel cream, and I find that the gel cream, if I just open it out, I don't know if you guys can see, it's more gel-like consistency, and I find it's not as oily or as greasy feeling on the skin compared to their actual moisturizer. And it comes in the same packaging, but it says gel cream there, and that's the one that I would tend to go for. If you do have more sort of oily to combination skin, then I would say go for that one. If you do have oily to combination skin, I wouldn't use it on a daily basis, purely because you will probably see the oils coming out a bit more, but I generally tend to do this about once a week using this products, the Oils of Life products, and the Oils of Youth products, no, Drops of Youth products, I tend to use more on a daily basis. So you just need a small amount. Even that is quite a lot in itself, because with these products a little goes a long way. Yeah, I definitely got a lot there. But yeah, just lightly I'm just moisturizing my skin, and it just feels so good, and I love the smell of it as well. And here is when I do go upwards, because they do say try as much as you can when you're working on your neck just to go upwards, because it just lifts everything, and it's just better for the skin really. So and finally, moisturizing my lips with a lip balm, and this one is by Pixi, and it's their Shea Butter one. I love the smell of this, and it does have a little kind of a nudie tint to it, which doesn't bother me because I usually just use it when I'm at home. But yeah, just moisturizing your lips so that the whole face is pretty much done. There you have it. That is generally what I tend to do to remove my makeup, and it all depends on time, and I'm not going to lie to you, sometimes I've literally just taken my makeup off and just put a moisturizer on and just gone to bed if it's been that late. But if I have had time, I do try and do the skin routine, because depending on how long and how much makeup you've been wearing and how long you've been wearing it for, it's obviously not doing any good to your skin. So once the makeup has come off, you just want to pamper your skin again, just to make sure it's more youthful and it doesn't get clogged up and things like that, because that's when spots will definitely come out. So yeah, I do try and do that. Sorry if I have been rambling on and babbling on quite a bit, but I thought it's a time, if you did want this video and you did want to see what I do, it's a good thing for me to explain why I'm doing it. It's obviously up to you whether you want to do those steps and not, but at least kind of I've explained it so you guys know why I'm doing that. But hope you guys like this video, and if there's any other videos that you do want to see, please do comment below and I'll try and get them done as soon as possible.